Greetings, Peacekeepers, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Lieutenant Commander Tirak of the heavy cruiser the Claw. Yes, it's Toy Story. And the aptly named Shield Breaker. Yes, we are beginning, well, partly into the Interstellar Concordium campaign to pacify the Milky Way. And our first target is, of course, the Gorn Confederation. Who better to focus on than the lizard people? Yes, that's what we'll go with. We have been fighting over 24/6 for 2 episodes now. This planet, it's not even owned by an empire, and it's incredibly difficult to take. Partly because we've had smaller ships, and we only just recently got the Claw, so let's poke in here again. Oh crap, no, I forgot. We actually have to supply from last time. We did use up some equipment. We have no... Oh, maybe we didn't use up any equipment. Yeah, we're pretty much set and ready to go. Shuttles to Marines, you could use a few more. A few mines. We don't want to spend too much on this because we would like to save up for another ship. Yeah, 25 will do. Not going to bother with an asteroid-based defense. They're boring. And we'll go on a planetary assault. A lot of planetary assaults so far on this one. Probably more planetary assaults so far than any other campaign. Light cruiser. Heavy cruiser. Okay. This could get ugly quick. Oh, we are in the wrong ship. Get us in the right ship, please. Thank you. We need to go to ECM. Turn ECM off. Go to here. That's good. Here I need to shut down the reinforcement so I have an accurate idea of how much energy I actually produce. We can increase speed so that we can actually fight. 38, 9, somewhere like here, ish. We'll say it was 15. That's a good, wholesome speed. But nope, nope. It's too much again. Still too much. This planet is well defended by the Gorn. So we start this episode with fleeing for our lives. Yeah, the sensor decoy's ready, but we can't fight. Unable to do battle. Seriously, what is with all these light and heavy cruisers around here? You'd think this was a major Gorn staging base, which, you know, it could be. I think we're going to have to start trying to envelop it. Sort of aid the capture along like that. Turn in towards the edge of the map. Yeah, but it's just too much firepower to try and fight. Where the heck do you think you're going, Shieldbreaker? Get back in formation. You idiot! You absolute moron. Run! The AI is suicidal. Why did it get itself killed and me with it? I don't want to die. Not yet. Alright, let's see what other planets that we can try and knock off. It's a starbase here, so that's probably making things a little bit more difficult on us. So we'll push into here. We'll do the convoy raid. I'm still not feeling super confident about doing convoy raids with plasma ships because the refire rate on heavy weapons is 1 every 3 turns, which is not great, as you might imagine. ECM off. Shield reinforcements off. Have you prepped a decoy? You have not yet. So we're prepping a decoy now. Increase speed to over 15. So with prepping a decoy, we are able to do this speed, which is 18, I want to say? I think it's 18. Freighter, 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 freighter. So nothing but freighters so far. So without a decoy, I think we can do 19. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, all our plasma torpedoes seem to be charging perfectly fine. Shield Breaker is keeping pace with us nicely. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 No, I see 4 freighters. What am I talking about? Need my eyes checked. Closing in on the target, which is a convoy of something. There is a freighter. Ah, they're being escorted by that weird style of freighter. What do you think it's armed with? Plasma torpedoes? I would bet bet plasma torpedoes. It is an FSML. With any luck, that stands for missile, but I am almost positive that it does not. The sensor decoy is ready to go, so we will speed up time to catch this convoy. We will also take the moment to now maximize the reinforcement. What do you think he's got? I'm going to let us close into a range to find out what he's got, because I'm not super caring. He is a missile type. Okay. First torpedo away. What you going to do with it? Okay, you're dead. And shield breaker, I don't buy mines for you so you can try and kill me. Not cool. But we've taken out the defenses of the convoy, so now let's go kill the convoy. Sweeping in at maximum speed. Well, not really. We could actually do 11 points? 12 points more speed, but, you know, that would require effort and not charging weapons, and charging weapons, especially heavy ones, is a lot of fun. Let's see if one plasma torpedo is enough to do these guys in. Close, close, close. Stop doing that. Yep, one plasma torpedo. And we'll close in on you. I suppose this is a pretty good way to do raiding. If it only takes one torpedo. It did not kill him! You know, I'm going to order you can break formation at any time. You are no longer attached to my formation. Kill whoever you desire. There's no point in beaming anybody over. We're just gonna Goodbye, cave finder. You never realized that you were on the wrong side of this war of peace. Whoosh. I suppose that's a pretty terrifying sight. An ISC ship coming knifing through your formation. I suppose it'd be a terrifying sight for any heavy cruiser to come knifing through your formation, but still. I mean, the ISC are so alien to everybody else. Not really. They're basically just the evil Federation. So we did take the territory. That's pretty nice. We'll drop down here. Ooh, the Gorn were pushing out. We gotta put an end to that. Asteroid base assault. This could go well, or this could go horribly. It might go well if, you know... who is the base owned by? Go to maximum alert, and we will switch over to the claw. Yes, I'm probably going to do that a lot, because I find it funny. ECM to not. We will check our... Yep, we're building a shuttle. Increase our speed to this many. This many speed. 3, or 5, 10, 15, 17, 18. There we go. And shield reinforcement. If you get any power at all, reinforce that shield. There's no reason to hold back. It's a freighter. Okay. We'll maximize speed for the sake of speed. And what do you got? What are you playing with? What are you doing? 2 freighters. Okay. Sensor decoys ready to rock. And we're fighting 2 freighters. This type of freighter is the flat kind. This type of freighter is not the flat kind. So slow down to believable speed. Whoa! You're pretty heavily armed for a freighter. What's it gonna do? Shuttles. Those torpedoes fly backwards? Buddy, you've got a weird sense of way things should work. We're going to bring another plasma torpedo into the fray on this one. We've been fired on by a missile, but I am not at all concerned. It is only an A-type missile. Although I should be concerned because we have horrible point defense. I know he just took those out, but he had to use 2 of his 4 heavy, forward-firing phasers. ISC ships don't... They never understood the concept of the point defense until they got to this galaxy, apparently. And when they found that out, they were terrified by what happened to them. Fighters and missiles against early ISC is a nightmare for these guys. So it is something we will have to be careful of. Luckily, the Gorn don't use fighters, and he's increased his speed to the point where he does not care. The Gorn don't use fighters. The Gorn use PFs if they ever do. I do believe they have a PF tender, but it's not a sight you will often see. I could be completely wrong, though. They might have fighters, but I'm pretty sure they have PFs. PFs are pseudo-frigates. They're kind of like small... Well, they're small starships in their own right. They don't have warp engines, but they can charge and fire their own heavy weapons. Unlike fighters, which have a set number of charges that they can have before, well, before everything goes to hell. Bang! Hey, come on. I want this port side torpedo to fire into you. I probably should have saved that one, but I'm impatient. So I'm going to keep coming around. We're not the most maneuverable thing, but we do have some serious firepower. But yeah, our ships were very much designed to, like, fight enemy, like, capital ships. They weren't designed to fight fighters. In a lot of ways, you kind of can think of an ISC ship as sort of like a World War I ship. And, yeah, when fighters start becoming a big deal, then the ISC really take a dump in effectiveness. They fix that later on with the introduction of a hilariously powerful piece of equipment. But early on, ISC to fighters just no, do not. Especially missiles, too, which are essentially disposable fighters. So we're going a couple of rounds around with Mr. GPT-1. Not sure what he hopes to accomplish. Well, I do, but, you know, he's not going to succeed. He shall fail. And everyone will know with his failure. He's fired his missiles. See? I had 2 phasers ready to shoot, and now none of them can fire because I had to sink them into this guy. Kill the fire death. There we go. I would have liked to have got more firepower into the fire death, but I only have so much to work with. We can increase our speed to 19. The only reason it was at 18 is because we were charging the Wild Weasel, which we didn't end up needing. Because the shield breaker used his. He's maintaining a pretty high speed, though. So, yeah. Gonna have to get in there tight with him. Gonna have to fire plasma torpedoes into his face. I think this means his shuttle bay is offline. So we should be able to just mass plasma him. If not, I'm gonna be a little bit frustrated. Because it's a lot of plasma I'm about to waste on him. 5, 4... Everything he's got. He's lost power. Really? Really, Shield Breaker? Are you trying to ruin my day? So the asteroid base is at maximum range. Targeted. Mobile sensors away. And he has got... Phaser 4s, 4 Phaser 4s, and 4 Phaser 3s. So this ought to be interesting. East to the C to the M. We are going to charge up 4 points. Because in this case, I do actually believe in heavy ECM. The reason I believe in it is because it works. He's also putting a lot of power into his ECM, or at least trying. Yep, he gave up. So we have a defense shift of 2. Either that or he changed targets to the shield breaker, which he might be doing. So we're going to get into range, slow time to believable speeds, and we shall fire all our plasma torpedoes in one humongous volley, and then stop. Now this could be the height of folly, because he could hurt me a lot with those four phaser 4s. Nope, instead he decided to fire at the shield breaker. That was your mistake, sir. That was indeed your mistake, although we might lose the shield breaker, which would be terrible. There goes the shield breaker. We've lost our frigate. Our little tiny frigate buddy. Light damage across the ship. Ow! He's punched a hole right through the frontal shields. These plasma torpedoes will have to do the trick. They didn't. They did not do the trick. Turn. Turn. We need shield reinforcement to the front starboard side. Reinforce now. Ow. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Slow to believable speed. I need all plasma torpedoes away right now. We took a lot more damage than I anticipated in this. Continue to turn. Continue to turn. How is he still not lost those phaser 4s? Marines! Get on it! I need those phaser 4s off yesterday. I should have been doing this beforehand, but it was cocky. And it's gonna cost me heavily. Ow. Just ow is the only way to describe it. Repair. Transporters are still intact. Come on, we will be able to beam over more Marines shortly. Reinforce this shield. We've eliminated a target. I'm going to keep striking at it, though. Still trying to strike at it. We've taken out 2 of his phasers. Of his phaser 4s. So he's down to 2 of them. But if he can repair them in time, we're in a lot of trouble. Why are our phasers not firing? Because they fire frontal half. So we need to reveal that in order to do that. There go the Marines again. We're down to 2 Marines, but this is desperately important, is to take out those phaser 4s. Plasma torpedoes should be online very shortly. And oh boy, did this end up being a much closer fight than we thought it was going to be. Heavy plasma torpedoes. Didn't kill him. He's still alive. Stopping our beam over attempts. Ouch. Okay, we're restarting our beam over attempts. Security. Kill those phaser 4s. It must be dead. If it is not dead, we must kill it. Soon. Oh. This wasn't supposed to be this way. Which is the 4? That one. I'm going to guess that one's it. Can't really tell. It's a little complicated. Shield. Full forwards. Want to get all my weapons back on target. So, we learned a very valuable lesson today about not getting cocky. I hope we're going to learn that lesson. If not, I have 2 controlling Marines on board? What? I have no idea. Plasma torpedoes, go, go, go. We stole it. Huh? I didn't order a capture attempt. I'm severely confused. I mean, I'm kind of okay with it. But what? 234 prestige. And we limp home. That's expensive. We're gonna retank the supplies here. Because, we had to use a lot. Done there. So, that was an interesting mission, but I'm going to leave it there for now. I think that's the end of an episode. That was fun, weird. I don't know how we captured that base, but we did. Anyway, I've been Derek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.